Let's all go to the game shop. Let's all go to the game shop. Let's all go to the game shop and buy ourselves some swag. What's up, my shopaholic friends? It is I, the OGGM. It is time to take a walk down the block to the friendly local game shop and see what, if anything, is new on the shelves that stands out this week on this, the 25th day of October, in the year 2023 at 8:37 in the morning. It is dark and gloomy here at Site B. Finally getting some fall October weather for October. Before you head on over to your friendly local GameStop, call ahead to make sure these products are in stock or if they can special order them for you. And I don't know, maybe even offer you a discount. And let's see. And already I can see some Power Rangers. Din, 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 din. All right, from Cobalt Press for D&D 5e. We've got some tile sets. Looks like we got Magic map tiles, 24 full cut map tiles, or split up into smaller versions or super deluxe version of the. Why would I want super deluxe box of just map tiles? $129. $129 for pieces of cardboard with pictures on them. How are these? How are they different than normal map tiles? Why are they special? What do they do? Are they 3D? Are they like a pop-up book, which would be cool? If I open them up, they think it blurb. You know, do they have like built-in microprocessors that run LEDs? So when you open them up, it projects a cheesy hologram. Anyways, you can get that for $130. Or you can get the even bigger, more special one for $160. Yeah, dude, no one's gonna give you that much money for tiles and spells. Okay, we're just gonna pass this one. From Crucible 7, we have some stuff for Warhammer. We have Archives of the Empire and Era of the Beasts. Archives of the Empire Volume 3 is basically a travel guide through the Warhammer Fantasy Empire. This one focusing on some cults, head magic, animal familiars, and other things, including districts of Altdorf and stuff like that. Then we've got Arrow of the Beast, which brings the timeline forward to, I guess, the current timeline in the Warhammer Fantasy setting and deals with the realm of the beasts and the war of the beasts that's going on in Warhammer Fantasy. I don't know enough of whatever's going on in the Warhammer Fantasy, Warhammer Age of Sigmar storyline to tell you what that means. But I assume if you are a Warhammer Fantasy, Warhammer Age of Sigmar fan, you know what I'm talking about. So you know what they mean when they say they're catching up with the current storyline. And this deals with the Daughters of Cain, the Stormcast Eternals, and other stuff. I assume, I don't know, it's stuff in the story. I don't know. Power Rangers, bum, 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 bum. Renegade Studios, are we still angry at them? This is a jump through time. This adds new colored Rangers, including purple and orange, and adds the Quantum Rangers and the Time Rangers, plus time travel into Power Rangers. You know, Time Force didn't really do a lot with time travel, so I don't know really if it needs time travel. And it links to RPM. So if we go down the list of best Power Rangers seasons ever, number 1 is still Power Rangers in Space, number 2, RPM, and number 3, Time Force. So yeah, Time Force also the only Super Sentai / Power Ranger series where red was not the main color. The character, the Red Ranger in the Time Force Super Sentai, I forget his name, Time Ranger or whatever it's called. Red was not the main character. The main character was pink. And in the American version, the Super Sentai, again, the Red Ranger was not the main character. The Pink Ranger was the main character. It's the first and only time then that's happened up until Dawn Brothers, where Yellow was the main character. Then we have from Renegade Games Studios. Oh, I already read that one. Then from Rowan Rook Descartes, we have the re-release of Spire, The City Must Fall. This is the weird D10 system that is about a never-ending, never-sleeping city. And this is the revised version for $55. Spire and its supplement got a lot of love on the indie series a while back. Yeah, it kind of feels like it's just sort of like Blades in the Dark. But if you're looking for a city-centric role-playing game. You can pick this up for $55, or you can pick Kevin Crawford's stuff up, which is all on sale on Drive-Thru right now. Moving on to some Deadlands Lost Colony Savage Worlds love. We've got the Fantasy Companion for Savage Worlds for $45. We've got Maw of Oblivion, which is a Lost Colony adventure for Savage Worlds. And then we've got a pawn set for $30 for just general pawns. If you're not familiar with Deadlands Lost Colony, Lost Colony is Deadlands in space. It's pretty awesome. But then I have a soft spot for Deadlands. And wow, that's it. That's it. This week on the shops. Holidays getting close. People running low on Monday. If you got money you want to spend on gaming stuff, maybe you should just go over to my shop and buy my amazing merch, including the 2 brand new products that just came out from me for Wretched Insects and the ongoing Wretched Minions series, and Good Guys Always Lose from the latest installment for Wretched Vigilantes is available on Lulu hardback POD for $19. Yeah. So no on this one. Yeah, I'm not going to spend almost $200 for tiles. I don't know enough of the current Warhammer storyline to say yay or nay. Time Force, the 3rd best Power Rangers series. I don't remember if we're still angry at Renegade Studios or not. Spire, Deadlands, of course. I love Deadlands. I love anything to do with Deadlands, fantasy, whatever. I love Savage Worlds. Savage Worlds is the game where like you look at it on paper and you're like, there's no way this game should work. This game's a mess. And then you play it and you're like, oh my God, this game's amazing. How is it that it's so cool? So yeah, and that is it this week. So yeah, if you are lucky enough to have a friendly local game store where you live, head on down there and see if any of these are stock. Probably call ahead to make sure before you go down there. And when you get there, tell them to like, share, and subscribe to the OGGM Adventures and to buy my merch. That is, if you're lucky enough to have a tabletop role-playing game store that actually actively supports role-playing where you live. Unlike me, where I have like a dozen within a 20-minute driving distance, with the exception of one in Camarillo and one in what's it called? Westlake? No, I think they do Adventurers League somewhere at one of the stores here in town, but they want to charge you $10 for a 3-hour game. That doesn't seem like a good deal of especially since so yeah. Sadly, my gaming life is dead with the exception of the few games I'm on online, but don't feel bad for me. Instead, if you're like, oh, poor OGGM, he needs some love, buy my merch. I'll talk to you later. Holidays are coming up if you're wondering.